Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the Fourth Estate. We are gathered here today as the Property Developers Welfare Society of Nairobi, and I am talking on behalf of the society as the Secretary General. And here is our statement. The Property Developers Welfare Society of Nairobi is a prominent association representing interests of property developers in Nairobi region, whose aim is to advocate for the welfare of its members and promoting sustainable development. On 8th June 2024, during the 60th Kenya Air Force anniversary celebration, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya said that the law must be followed and adhered to when constructing houses near Moi Airbase. We wish to emphasize our commitment to adhering to these directives while also encouraging all developers to follow the approval plans they were given by the City Council of Nairobi. We call for stakeholders meeting from both county and national government in order to prevent any misinterpretation or confusion among stakeholders. As stakeholders in the development sector, we advocate for transparent communication, clarity in regulation, and supportive environment for sustainable growth. There is also need to distinguish between legitimate development activities and unlawful practices to prevent any form of harassment or exploitation of developers. In conclusion, as a developers association, we remain committed to supporting responsible development policies and collaborating with stakeholders to ensure a vibrant and thriving urban landscape for the benefits of all residents of Nairobi and investors. And that is the end of our statement. Thank you.
The President said last month that you are supposed to, you can build houses that go up to 30 floors. The same person in a period of 1 month says that there are regulations that people must follow the laws and what do you take about this?
With all due respect to the President of the Republic, I think his utterances are all right. When he said actually that around Nairobi, specifically area, people can build 30-story buildings, that was right. Because on 6th, what he was talking about specifically was near the airbase fence. And he also said that actually people should follow the rules and regulations that are there, meaning people should follow the approvals they have from the City Council.
What's the fate of the houses that your members have built there that have gone upper floors?
For that, I think anyone who has approval for certain number of floors, as long as they have followed the rules and regulation, I think it is in line with what the President has said, and they are fine. But what we don't condone is actually illegal construction. For instance, if someone is given 12 floors and they do 17 floors or 18 floors, then that's a problem. Yes.
Let me ask a rejoinder to this question, and also I'll start by asking your name. What is your name? Because you introduced the welfare.
Yeah.
My name is Gatete Njoroge from Citizen TV.
Yes.
I have several questions. Number one, do you as developers have fears that government might start demolishing structures near the Moi Airbase? And maybe that is one of the concerns that you're calling on the government so that you can have an engagement. Secondly, I did have an interview with Governor Sakaja hours after that announcement, and he talked of one specific property which is a problem, and of which even the military had complained about, because despite the developer being given the right height, apparently he has added more floors, and they were even talking of this week they'll be visiting that place to tell the developer to demolish. So do you have some of your members, how do you make sure that your members follow the guidelines that have been given by the city county, because even the governor was talking about some of the developers going against even the agreement that they have been given by the county government. We also follow and monitor so that your members do not get themselves in such a situation where they are violated and their houses now have to be brought down.
I think the chairman also can answer that question. Chairman
Mohammed Abdi, the chairman for Property Developers Society Welfare Association of Nairobi County. I think Mr. Njoroge has asked a valid question. The concern that we have, as said earlier, we are in line with the building rules and regulations, full adherence to that. Our fear is that those one which have approvals have gotten so by following the rules and regulations. So our fear, our concern is that those who have been granted approvals, or those who have followed, or those who have fully adhered to the rules and regulations of buildings should not be affected. However, if there is one or two, I think that one is open to an investigation, and also we will take part in as far as informing our members is concerned. So I think that one is what I can say at the moment.
And do you monitor your members to make sure that they follow the rules that have been provided?
Yes, we do so, and we also do consultative meetings, we do forums and workshops that will, in conjunction with Nairobi City County, and I think that one will be done also going forward. Also of concern is when we say about the airbase, we need to know, or a clarity on that, the flying bath, the buildings that are neighboring it is up to what boundary and up to what level. Such clarities also will be helping us and our members to adhere to.
Sorry, Susan Majimbo, Radio Citizen. Isili is a fast-growing trade center, and even with the compliance to the regulations and the directives from the government, from President William Ruto has given, even with that, we have seen a lot of buildings collapse, a lot of not the compliance to the kind of quality of materials that are used to put up the buildings. Maybe your position on that regarding even developers as they continue to bring up the buildings in this year.
I think as of now, we never had any reports, or we never had any occurrence of building collapsing in Nairobi, especially in Isli area. The buildings that are built in this part of Nairobi are well intact with high integrity and quality. Maybe elsewhere we used to hear, but we never had such occurrence of buildings collapsing in Isli.
Chairman, maybe a clarification. So even for maybe some of your members who have built, buildings near the Moi Airbase,
yes,
they were given permission by the county government, and they adhere to those regulations that they were given.
Yes, that is our position, because no one can build or can invest a huge investment of such magnitude without having the proper approvals and regulations. That is our position.
So apart from the President's pronouncement, have you received any other official communication from government or the county in regards to this matter?
Not yet. The concern is that even for those who are near to the airbase, I think certain rules and regulations applies. But that should not be taken out of context by punishing those who are even far away from the airport. So that is also our concern.